Babe Boomer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Here's a big power threat. Babe Boomer. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one hammered. Bang! She muscles that one out of here. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer, her 80th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here in Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 4-1. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Boomer steps in. They've got the edge, but the job's not done. She's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Ripped, but it curls foul. She knows her way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And she's gone yard again. Her 4th home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Boomer stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. She'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Up against the wall. And brings it in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice...
Boomer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Babe Boomer with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters? What could she possibly do for an encore? It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one ripped left field. And boom goes the dynamite. That's her 7th home run of the series. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's exactly the pitch she was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Francisco Alvarez up next for the Red Sox. Alvarez launched a pair of homers in his last game. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 1 out in the 2nd.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Mark Viento.
Boomer steps in, 2 outs down on the scoreboard, but you just need 1 at bat to light the match, Singy.
Yeah, and she's got the spark in her, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. In safely. It's a double and her 2nd hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Man, Singy, she hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And she just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So, runner at 2nd, 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. Runner at 2nd. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
The right fielder.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on his way over, stretches out and hauls it in. Brewers strand a couple. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Francisco Alvarez. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Boomer. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Mark.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Big Boomer.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 5-3. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
On the ground to short. Over to Terang. One. Over to first. Safe.
The batter, number 2.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set her feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but she got it off, and she got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out.
The batter, number
The possible
13.
tying and go-ahead
Big
runs on
Boomer.
base. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
One down.
Up next for
Matt
the Red
Frazier
Sox,
getting
the
ready to
right
hit.
fielder, Matt Frazier.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boomer. Fires to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on,
Up
but
next
it's
for the
still
Red
important to
Sox,
execute
the
it to
center fielder,
perfection.
number 20,
This game is a
phenom.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 down. Babe
Shortstop,
Boomer
Babe
up now for the
Boomer.
Brewers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
On a line out towards center. Rafaela moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. So they go quietly there. Boomer really stood out in this win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Next for the Brewers, Babe Boomer. Lord, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job. You screwed
Batting
up.
third, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this four-game series. In the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Not in time. She's safe.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number two.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
The 2-2. Up the middle, Nunez. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. For Elvis Martinez, taking in for the Nationals.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two on, one out. On the ground, could be two. Over to Terang, one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. No outs, runner on second.
Shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A two-run homer. Another one in her incredible season. And they add on.
She's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack her, she finds a way to punish you. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Boomer with another scorching run of play lately. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Singy, that's number 399 for her career.
Boog, one more to go to reach 400. It's kind of unfathomable, and I'm sure she knows it. She's put together quite the career to get to this point. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the sixth, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, or LB.
So a man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. And a major milestone is right around the corner. One home run short of 400 for her career. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases one more time in her great career. A very special swing of the bat.
Yeah, Boog, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments. When a player makes her way into the 400 home run club, she's going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this ball game. It's a rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch her perform throughout her career. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Boomer starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it. Could be a big moment for her right here. She's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her fourth home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too, and these are the types of performances.
Boomer crossed a milestone off her list as she reached the 1,000th career hit mark.
And Boo, to get to this point, it's not enough to just be good. You have to be consistent. You know, less than 6% of MLB players get to the 1,000 hit mark in their career. I only got to 609, so I have to give it up to her on a nice achievement.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Greg Amsinger with my guys, Yonder Alonso and Dan Plesac. 400 career home runs. That is a major milestone we witnessed recently, and it's certainly one to be celebrated, Yonder.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. 400 home runs. Look, I was on deck when Edwin Encarnacion hit his 400th home run.
Really?
Yes, and I remember how much it meant to him. It was incredible to watch that happen. No question about it for me. 400 home runs is huge.
400 home runs for your career means that you are a consistent power threat, a player that Dan Plesac and other pitchers, they see on the lineup card before the first pitch.
Yeah, and one of the toughest things to do in any sport, hit a round ball with a round bat and hit it square. Been able to do it 400 times.
Is 400 enough, or is 500 still the bar to get to Cooperstown?
I'm with you. I think 500 is still that number that can get you there. 500, 600 home runs. Now we're talking about Hall of Fame. But no question about it, 400 is very, very special.
If you're a shortstop, 400 probably gets you in, you think? If you're a catcher?
Cal Ripken?
Right, exactly. But if you're strictly a DH, I'm with you. 500, you got to get there. Some work to be done, I guess.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and Babe Boomer. Riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. She's homered in 4 straight games.
She is managing to find pitches that she can barrel up and do damage with. And really, that's the key for her. As long as she can get the bat to it, because she's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and now the DH, Babe Boomer. Boomer with an impressive 5-hit performance in her last game. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot for 90th home run of the season. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
The 2-2 on the way. Runner takes off. Takes it to the bag himself, and he doubles her off.
Up next to Milwaukee, the right fielder,
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 3-1. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Boomer steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 5-1.
Well, she was a little off balance. She got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed her still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as she drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. This is Bryce Terang.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The Brewers trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, 2 outs. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Two on, 2 outs. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
All loaded up. Here's Nico Horner. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. In the air to left center. And that is that. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Nats 1. Boomer digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
All right, round it here, round it.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's her 3rd extra base hit of the game. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Runner at second. Ripped into right field, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. She scores. It's 8-1. Rafael Marchand coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 13, Rafael.
Boomer had a sensational showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.